I'm Anton.
Yay! Today my parents had a celebration in my hospital room because we finally found a heart donor. My name is Yutaro Fukami, 5th grader in elementary school. I was born with a heart condition called dilated cardiomyopathy. I don't like tomatoes.
Don't be picky.
Apparently, there's at least 1 in 100 people who are born with heart problems.
But I'm really glad.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Why are you crying? I had undergone various treatments, but I was unable to recover, and the doctors finally told me that a heart transplant was the only option. But it's not easy to find a heart donor. The number of organ donors is very low, and for every 40 transplants per year, there are more than 500 people waiting for a heart transplant. I had to wait 3 years for a heart transplant. So I kept praying to God for me to be able to get my old life back. Perhaps my request was answered because a donor finally showed up for me.
What do you want to do once you feel better?
The amusement park, camping, and bungee jumping, and I have 100 dreams. The past few years, I couldn't go to school properly and definitely couldn't do any sports. That was super stressful.
Okay, let's do everything. Let's make them all come true.
Yeah. The next day,
It's a special private room. Hurry!
the doctors were kind of noisy. My chest hurts, Dad. Is that Kensuke? When I followed them, the person in the hospital room was my classmate Kensuke. He also had a weak heart and started staying in the hospital recently.
Hey, quickly do something! I'll give you as much money as you want! But father...
Kensuke's father seems to be a member of the National Parliament. He is a very important man. He seems to be struggling. I hope Kensuke quickly finds a heart donor, too. I know how hard it is to wait for a donor, so I hoped that he would be able to find one quickly from the bottom of my heart. Dad, it hurts. I want to get better quickly.
Hey, bring a new heart immediately! No, that's not possible! Is no one nearby? A heart that we could transplant? What? There's a heart ready for transplant in this hospital. Excuse me!
What? That day, Kensuke's dad suddenly came into my hospital room.
Do you have business with my kid?
Okay, bring it! Be careful!
Then he tried to take the heart that was supposed to be transplanted to me.
What? Hey!
Please stop!
What is up with you guys? I'm sorry, but the recipient's priority has suddenly changed.
Huh? The doctor started saying something unbelievable. Does that mean...
I'm sorry, but my son is first! We're taking this heart!
Kensuke's dad started saying that the heart that I finally got was now Kensuke's. Sorry, Yutaro. Doctor, you're joking, right? You said I'd get better soon.
I'm sorry!
No way. The doctor didn't even try to make eye contact with me. It seems like they made a deal behind the scenes.
Please wait. This is too much.
Then my mom got up.
This boy waited 3 years for a donor. He wondered why he couldn't go to school, why he couldn't run. It's the hope that he finally obtained after worrying and struggling for so long. So please don't take his heart.
Shut up!
Mom!
It seems like you're misunderstanding something. The value of life is never equal.
What?
Children who contribute to society and have a promising future should be given preferential treatment.
Kensuke's dad donates a lot of money to the hospital. He probably gave more money to prioritize Kensuke.
Hey, how dare you!
Please, wait!
I'm sorry, but this concludes this conversation. My son will use this heart.
And Kensuke's dad didn't listen to us at all and took the donated heart with him. Yes, I got put off.
Well, I'll be taking that.
No. My hope was abruptly taken away this day. That night, he doesn't exist. God doesn't exist. I couldn't stop crying the entire night. I've been praying to God for 3 years. I hate you. You don't even help me in a time like this. But now I knew that God doesn't exist. Humans need everything on their own. Then
We will now start the heart transplant surgery. I'm a heart surgeon. I've been operating on the front lines of the field for more than 20 years, and I've saved many lives. This time I felt a little bad for that boy, but we're dealing with a politician, so it's no use. His dad is a huge sponsor of this hospital. Then anesthesia. No single surgeon can challenge the management of a hospital. I started the heart transplant surgery as I was ordered to do. What? Hey, you can't be in here! He didn't bring any metal in here, right?
Yutaro? What are you doing in here?
The boy came into the surgery room. I was late to notice the boy's entrance. Hey, someone take him outside! Then the boy. Give it back!
Hey, stop! That's my heart!
He stole the case with the donated heart in it.
If you're not going to use the heart on me, I'll... What are you planning to do? What are you planning to do?
Hey, you! And he ran out of the operating room. We mobilized all of our resources to search throughout the vast hospital.
This is the donated heart. I can't live anymore. If it can't be my heart, then...
There he is!
Give me back my heart!
It took a little while, but we finally found the boy. But... the boy threw up the heart that he took out of the box.
I wanted to live longer. I wanted to go to more places and do more things. Why only me? Why only me? Why only me?
Yutaro!
The bad side effects, boring hospital life. The reason I was able to struggle through these 3 years was because I had the hope that I'd someday find a donor. But that hope was crushed by dirty adults and God who wouldn't even look at me.
Yutaro!
Then...
Yutaro!
I think I put too much stress on my heart. I had a heart attack and collapsed.
You're right, Yutaro?
Yutaro! Yutaro!
This night we were about to lose. Kensuke! Hey, Kensuke! Yutaro! 2 children's lives. No! Both lives! I can't save! They both had heart attacks at the same time, and luckily, although first aid is being administered, there is a limit to how long their lives can be prolonged. They both needed heart transplants immediately. Why? Why did this happen? But the donated heart was slammed on the ground by the boy and was now just a piece of meat. Now that we don't have the heart, it will be difficult to save either of the boys' lives. Someone! Someone help us! God or devil, I can't save them anymore! Then, the person that passed by was the genius surgeon, Yuichiro Asagiri. You are Asagiri! What's going on? If you want your child to live, then do as I say. When I explained the situation to Asagiri, he said that to their parents. But we don't have the donor's heart anymore?
How are you going to keep them alive?
Do you want your child to live, or do you want him to die? Of course you want him to live! You can do that! Can you do that? Then be quiet and listen to me. Asagiri said that he'd get 2 hearts ready at once. But can you do something like that? Yuhi, get them to bring that thing quickly.
Yes!
Then,
After a big surgery that took 8 hours. Amazing! Asagiri finished the surgery.
Yutaro! Yutaro!
Where am I? Huh? Why? I woke up in my hospital room. I thought I couldn't be saved.
They did the transplant surgery.
Transplant? Transplant. But I threw the heart for the transplant.
It's a double heart.
What?
I transplanted a weak but still working heart to you.
The doctor was named Dr. Asagiri.
Heterotopic organ transplantation. During a normal transplant, we exchange the recipient's heart with the donor's heart, but this time the impaired organ was left intact, and a new heart was transplanted next to it to complement its function. So now you have 2 hearts.
2 hearts? And who's the doctor?
It's Kensuke's heart.
What? Hearing that, I paled. No, Because I did something crazy, we both had heart attacks. And in the end, I received Kensuke's heart. Then what about Kensuke? What about Kensuke? Hey. Huh? You're here? Why? I thought Kensuke had died, but he was in the bed next to me. And he looked well.
I transplanted a pig's heart to him.
Pig? Heterologous heart transplantation. Apparently, transplanting genetically engineered pig hearts into humans has already been done before. It seems to be a very difficult surgery, but it was a great success. Dr. Asagiri used Kensuke's weak heart to support mine. And he used a pig's heart from the transplant center on Keisuke's to save both of our lives. Are you all right? I didn't think you get run over by a rapid train and get injured. I'll change the water.
I'm sorry.
I'm super surprised, Rory.
What? So you're just hiding the donor's heart?
Yeah. Actually, I had secretly exchanged the heart in that moment. I exchanged it with a tomato that I had hidden in my pocket. The actual heart was hidden somewhere in the hospital. I couldn't throw an actual heart. I would feel bad for the person that donated their heart. And after that, it seems that Kensuke's dad, who forcibly interrupted the doctor, was forced to resign from the council after this matter was leaked to the public. The doctor who accepted the money from Kensuke's dad and changed the priority was also fired. The 2 are currently also being investigated by the police for bribery and corruption. Then, a few months after that, I had heart transplant surgery done on me once again. My most operative condition is stable, and I'm now in great shape. Dad, Mom, I want to go on that one next.
Hey, shall we take a break?
Okay, let's go.
Out of my 100 dreams, I already made 17 come true. But now I have another 100 things I want to do.
When am I gonna find a donor?
Doctor? Kensuke still had the pig's heart, but my life is very fulfilled.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.